Business process management is an approach by managers to achieve efficiency, effectiveness, while striving for flexibility, innovation, and technological integration. It's an IT system that aims to build a process where and identify all processes within a business, and the system then is able to manage them and constantly improve that system while it's running. Unlike the traditional methods, BPM is displayed graphically, not like lists of code. This allows the curator of the software and any users that use the software to be able to change the system with easily and greater speed than previous methods. Marathon Holdings would benefit from this system as allowing to identify one system overall and centralise its operation and implement it over the newly acquired and existing branches of sports shops, which allow for an easier and better integration of the newly acquired branches. It also allows him to change the original system implemented over in different countries such as Taiwan and tweak its particular system to allow for any particular specific needs that branch of Marathon Holdings could need, and that could be done all over while still maintaining a one universal system overall, still being linked to other systems across. With the logistical nightmare of the manual filing currently in place for Marathon Holdings, and the lack of sales into Africa and handling with accounts, the BPM system could solve these issues. It'd allow the financial data to be automated and uploaded automatically to central servers. It could be analysed, summarised into performance reports, and accessed by headquarters, eliminating the need for manual paper filing, and allow them to analyse the performance. The existing BPM system could also be easily transferred to any operation abroad. So if they wanted to move into Africa, that could be easily, IT system could be, as it's already set up, could be easily just transferred over there, making it a lot quicker and cheaper to set up, leaving costs lower, so they could increase the customer base over to an African customer base. The service-oriented architecture, also known as SOA, is an approach to integrating and organising distributed IT resources across a business by breaking down the information and taking it away from the underlying IT infrastructure. It allows the flexibility of the system to access the most user-friendly and presentable manner through the internet or client servers, and allows dynamic applications to improve and automate manual tasks. The IT systems in their nature are both expensive to set up, maintain, run, and also hold a lot of sensitive information, so security is a key issue to address. There are many ways in which to do it. There's physical security measures such as fingerprint scanners and code lock systems. These will be used on internal servers. There's also data security for firewalls, antivirus, etc., which Marathon Holdings would need to implement to allow them to be a responsible company and not let any unauthorized access to data or the IT system, which could then be corrupted, and the customer data such as bank account details, logins, could then be compromised, and the company could come under great scrutiny from outside influences. They'd also need to implement a system of lifecycle management. In essence, it's an automated approach to managing the flow of data within the system. It deals with all the aspects of dealing with data from when it's created, stored and deleted. It uses an automated system where it's stored in a hierarchy, and it's the most important data and most frequently accessed data is passed on faster storage media, allowing it to be accessed quicker by Marathon Holdings or any other companies or authorities that are authorised to access that data. The supply chain management, or SCM, is the management of the interconnected process within a business that is required by the end users of the manufactured product. And so all aspects of the supply chain are included, from the planning, scheduling, distribution, transport, commitment, construction, delivery. Uh, Marathon Holdings, with both the manufacture and distribution of goods, is controlled by supply chain management, would be an invaluable tool to the company. It's currently not been tracking customers with any system in place. If they employed an SCM system, that problem would not occur. If customers can be tracked, their past orders can be the past orders and payment details can be brought up, allowing them to make it a lot easier for them to process any transactions from the customers or suppliers, allowing them to quite easily gain larger contracts through ease and quicker planning with less costs. Finally, enterprise resource planning is a software architecture that supports the distribution of information over a large geographical spread. The system allows the distribution of data to the executives and summarised overviews of the business. This aids in key decision making. It would be an essential asset in Marathon Holdings due to its spread area of operations across continents. It's also got the further expansion into new areas, so this system would be invaluable to Marathon Holdings. Also, due to the separation of the manufacturing, distribution and head office, this would allow it for a much be system that allow the data to be travelled and key decisions to be made at headquarters with the best information possible. Be accessed through this through a wide area network, and the security systems will protect this data while flowing between headquarters, distribution, manufacture, supply, etc., etc. And with the combination of the above IT systems and the investment in the hardware and time to get each system running, we'll soon lead Marathon Holdings being a world leader in sportswear manufacturing distribution, by enabling them to cut costs and be a much more efficient and productive business.